right, my friends, we are here. We are going to be working on this next problem. And what we are going to do is we are going to look at writing. It says here, please write each number in expanded form. Now, the only difference here for this is that the expanded form is actually just growing in place value. You notice these numbers are now bigger, and they're variety. They have a big variety of numbers. We have it all the way down to the 2-digit numbers, all the way up to the 5-digit numbers. Okay, and you still have to be able to write them in expanded form. Now, please don't put spaces in here. Just typo. Okay, that's all I ask. So now, remember, expanded form asks you, how many groups do you have in each place? So this is the ones, this is the tens, this is the hundreds, and this is the thousands. The value, I have 6 groups of 1, plus I have 3 groups of 10 for 30, plus I have 3 groups of 100 for 300, because 3 groups of 100, 100, 200, 300, that's how much it's worth. My fingers are my groups. Now each finger is worth 100. So 100, 200, 300. And then I have 9 groups here worth 1,000. So I have 9 fingers, but each finger is worth 1,000. So that's worth 9,000. Okay, so then I would come over here to my 7, and I would type in 9,000 plus, I'm not using any spaces, 300 plus, your number might be different, 30, because I have 30, because 3 times 10, 3 for the tens place, 3 groups of 10, 3 times 30 is 30, plus 6. Please don't add any other numbers. Just give me the expanded form. Don't try to say equals anything. I don't want that. Okay? I just want 9,336. What is the expanded form? Let's look at number 8. So this one says that I have 2 groups. I have 2 groups of 1. I have 2 of them. Plus, I have 8 groups of 10. So 8 times 10 is 80. So 8 groups of 10. Plus, I have 9 groups of 100. Well, 9 times 100 is 900. And I have 3 groups of 1,000 for 3,000. Excuse me, too many zeros. So there's that. So 3,000. So I have 3,000. Plus, I have 3 groups of 10,000. So that'll be 30. 1, 2, 3. 30,000. So what I'll type over here is I'll type 30,000. 1, 2, 3. So I have 3, 0, comma, 1, 2, 3. I won't put the comma in. And then I put a plus. And then I put the 3,000. 1, 2, 3. Plus the 900, plus the 80, plus the 2. Okay, and that's my answer. That'll go there. Okay, your numbers will look a little bit different. Now, let's look at a problem. Say if I gave you a problem that had, the standard form was 3, let me write it up here, was 6, 0, 2, 4. So I have, the expanded form for that would be, I have 6 groups of 1,000, so 6,000, plus I have 0 groups of 100, 0 groups of 100, I have nothing. Plus, I have 20 groups, I have 2 groups of 10 for 20, plus 4 groups of 1 for 4. So my answer, my expanded form, would be 6,024. You also, if there is nothing in the place, if there's a 0, that means there's no groups there. That means 0 groups. Okay? So let's look at another one there. We have 7, 2, 0, 1. So we have 1 group. We'll have 1 group of 1s plus no groups of 10 plus 2 groups of 100 for 200 plus 7 groups of 1,000 for 7,000. I just take this number, rewrite it, and change all of these to zeros. That's how I know how many zeros to add. Okay, that's how I got that number. I just take off and say, oh, that'll be 3 zeros behind the 9,000, and that'll be 2 zeros behind the 300. That'll be 1 zero behind the other 3, and then 6 doesn't have a 0. Okay, so this one will have a 7, and then I'll write a 0 plus, and that 4 won't. Okay, so this 900 will be, I'll take those away, those will be zeros. I'll write the 1 here, and then I'll put a 0, and then I write the 2, so that'll be 910 plus 2. And that's the expanded form. So, if I'm looking at this one right here, I have it as 70,000, so I have 7, and then turn the 4 to a 0, 0, 0, 0, plus 4, 1, 2, 3, plus 2, 1, 2, plus 90, plus 8, because I have 7 groups of 10,000 for 70,000, 4 groups of 1,000 for 4,000, 2 groups of 100 for 200, and 9 groups of 10 for 90, and 8 groups of 1 for 8. Okay, so you need to answer expanded form. You've already done this. Questions? Let me know.